Hey guys, this is Baldy Pal with Android Anthem, and this is my review of the Pebble 2 smartwatch. Yes, it's been a long time in the making, but the Pebble 2 smartwatch review is now here. It's been a pretty good watch for me. It does its job well. In May 2016, Pebble did another Kickstarter. I decided to back it, being that it had 3 successful years in the past. This year they didn't have just the Pebble 2, but they also had the Pebble Time 2 and a new product called Pebble Core. There were 5 colors to choose from: white, black, aqua, black with red, and black with lime. The phone has many setting options, as you would expect. You can choose to go back in history and look at all of your text messages. You can go into your settings and modify those at will. So many to choose from, in fact, you would have to see it for yourself just to understand the vastness of the options that this watch gives you. On the phone, there's a subsequent app, and that app helps you to control things such as the watch face, setting up which apps will notify you. In addition to that, it'll allow you to connect or disconnect from the Pebble 2. There are several apps on the Pebble app that will allow you to change and choose things you want to do with the Pebble 2 smartwatch. There are even additional apps on each of the Play stores, whether it be on the iPhone's Play Store or on the Google Play Store. Those third-party apps will also extend the feature set of the Pebble 2 smartwatch. One of the major features that this watch does provide is the ability to voice reply to text messages. It does it well in the respect of the fact that it notifies you quickly. It vibrates on your wrist and you're able to interact. You can read the text message that came in from the screen, navigate up and down if it overflows on the screen. However, with voice reply, it took a little bit of time. Even with a little bit of background noise, the microphone picked up most everything, but not every time. You did get some stutters in there or wrong words, and you'd have to try again or just go ahead and pull out your phone to reply. But in essence, it does its job in the end, and it will send that text message back. It does have a microphone to help with the voice replies, but it does not have a speaker. It won't be allowing you to take phone calls or play music. It does, however, have 8 megabytes of storage, but that won't get you far in music if you take it out running. You probably would have to take your phone along with you. The band is 22 millimeters wide. It's a silicone rubber feel, and it allows you to quick release and interchange the bands with just the simple pull of a button on each part. It fits 62 to 80 millimeters in width of your wrist, so it's one size fits most type situations. There is an issue that I had, and that's with the band wanting to not sit properly. You can either have it too tight and it hurt because there's the heart rate monitor on the back, or if you have it too loose, it'll want to rotate on its own a little bit and off center. If you got a little bit of OCD, that off-centering of your watch could get on your nerves. But let's talk a little bit more about the heart rate monitor, if you will. It does a very accurate job. I've done several tests with this one and a real heart rate monitor. The Pebble 2 was typically always on point. That being said, it's a very good sport type watch. Because you can only get it with a silicone band, it's not a very professional looking watch. You can wear it to work. However, if you're in a professional setting where you have to wear business casual or even dress every day, it just doesn't quite fit the bill. It's definitely not going to be the best accessory for your suit or dress, but it'll make a little bit of a statement if you wear it out on the town with a casual, say a night at the bar or the club. Unlike traditional smartwatches, it does not provide you the ease of things such as you cannot interact with the device by touching the screen. You can only interact by pushing the buttons on the side. There's one on the left for power and for back, and then there's 3 on the right for navigating up, down, and then selecting, which is the middle button. It's rated to get 7 days of battery life. That's how they hooked me. However, once I got it, I only got about 4 days of battery life. Now, that being said, 4 days of battery life on a smartwatch is pretty decent, considering most others are 24 to 48 hours tops, and I've personally never seen one to get more than 48 hours before now. I'm sure that has a lot to do with the low e-ink display, the no color, and the fact that it has a very good ambient light control. It has the ability to go off when you're not using it, and when you pick your wrist up, it'll come on as you look at the screen. And then it has a timeout feature that you can set at either 3, 5, or 8 seconds. All in all, the Pebble 2 is a good sport smartwatch, and it fits the bill for things like waterproofing. It doesn't have the capability of quick interaction, but it does bring forth the traditional features of notifications on your wrist, so you don't have to pull the phone out of your pocket every time. In recent news, Pebble has been purchased by FitBit, and FitBit has decided to cease all hardware production. Therefore, you won't be able to get a new Pebble in the future. In fact, the Pebble 2 was the only of the 3 items that was actually put into production while the Kickstarter was taking place this year. Not all the orders for the Pebble 2 actually came out. None of the orders for the Pebble Time 2 and none of the orders for the Pebble Core actually made it into production. Therefore, those backers are going to get a refund. However, I got 2 Pebble 2s, and they're guaranteed support through the year 2017. Lots of people did stop and ask me about this watch, and so I had the opportunity to tell them about it. So that means that there's some interest out there. It's an eye catcher, if you will. If this type of watch is for you, I've decided that in the spirit of the holiday season, I'm going to have a giveaway. So if my video reaches at least 300 views in the next week by New Year's Day, this Pebble 2 could be yours. The instructions on how to enter are in the description below. But for the most part, share the video, get at least 300 views, leave a comment, and we'll give it away.